Hello everyone, my name is Audrey if you're new here. If not, welcome back to my channel. I thought I could do my hair care routine for y'all. It's hair wash day, clearly. My hair was very gross, so I needed to wash it. But I really wanted to film a video just because I love doing my hair. I love all hair care products. Anything beauty, I just love it. And I have it on the thumbnail, but I have a before and after. It's like a year apart. So last May, I'll make sure to insert a picture. I got a haircut. I wanted long layers, and I don't know if there was a miscommunication involved or my hairdresser was out to get me. I don't know what happened, but it was cut very short. Honestly, at the end of the day, I probably needed it because my hair was able to grow out healthy and I probably cut off all my split ends. But this is what it looked like before, about a year ago. It was very short, for me at least. I probably had 6 to 8 inches cut off. I'm not even being dramatic. It was very dramatic. I cried a lot. For a couple days at least. But my hair now looks like this, and this was from my graduation photos. This was in early May, so it's about a year apart. I want to say it's grown at least 6 or 8 inches, so it's like back to where it used to be, and I feel like it's more healthy now than it was before I cut it. Not before I cut it, before she cut it, because I did not want it that short. Anyways, enough of my traumatic haircut. Thought I could show y'all my hair care routine. So I just washed it. So I showed y'all in the shower, but this is the shampoo and conditioner I've been using. I'll be honest, I use a different shampoo and conditioner like every other month whenever I run out. I don't really have a preference, but I do have some that I really like. I really like this one, honestly. It's not expensive. I think it's $8 each at Kroger. But this is the OGX Nourishing Coconut Milk Shampoo and Conditioner. Any shampoo I use, I do one like rinse or one round of shampoo with anything I'm using. And then since I'm a blonde or I have highlights for color treated hair, my hair can get yellow or brassy in between salon visits and if I'm not getting it toned. So I really like using a purple shampoo. This one's from Day. I've used a Redken one and I really like that one, but I ran out and I got this one. Anything from Day is really good. I love their shampoo conditioner and it smells amazing. So when I wash my hair, I do this first and then I'll do this one second, and I'll leave this in for about 3 to 5 minutes. If you listen to music, just leave it in for like a song. Wash your body, wash your face, shave your legs, whatever you want to do. And then I'll rinse this out and then I'll do the same conditioner. I'm trying to think of shampoos that I like. I really like anything from Living Proof. Redken has good stuff. They have a good frizz shampoo that I like. Anything that says volume or add texture, I love it because I have very fine hair. That's everything I do in the shower. I don't do any masks or like deep conditioning treatments. Like I said, my hair's really fine, so I feel like anytime I do one of those, it just weighs my hair down. Unless I just haven't found one for fine hair, I just leave it like that. I just leave my conditioner in for about 5 minutes and I count that as a deep conditioner. After I wash my hair and I get out, I put one of these. This is called like a twisty towel something. This is called a Turby Twist. I also have one from Target. They just are like a microfiber hair towel and you can wrap your hair up so you don't have the heavy like bath towel on your head. So I like using those after I shower. I don't know if it's because my hair is really thin, but whenever I wash it, it turns into this. I don't know what it is. So usually I like to use a tangler or a deep conditioning like spray after. This is the one I have today. This is the Redken One United. I also like, I think it's called United. I think it's the United Detangler. I love it. It's like the best thing ever. It works in seconds. But I'm going to spray this all throughout my hair and then we'll comb out my hair. I let my hair sit in that towel for about 15 minutes while I did my makeup, just so my hair kind of dries a little bit. But I'm just going to spray this all throughout my hair and where it's like really tangled up here so I don't pull my hair out when I brush it. Okay, I let that sit in for a couple minutes and I'm just going to start at the bottom, and I'm also using a Tangle Teaser. I really like this. I use it on wet or dry hair. It's like my favorite hairbrush, and I start from the bottom and just work my way up so I don't pull any of my hair out. I just try to be as gentle as possible because when your hair's wet, that's when it's most fragile, especially if you have color treated thin hair or highlighted hair. So I always try to start from the bottom and work my way up. Alright, now that my hair is all brushed out and there's no tangles in it, I let it air dry for about 15 to 30 minutes, it just depends. So it's 3:17 now, so a little bit after 3:30. I'll go in with what products I'm going to use because I'm going to blow dry my hair. But I let it air dry for a little bit just so there's not as much heat going on my hair and it doesn't take as long to blow dry it. So I'm going to let my hair air dry for a little bit, and then once it's been about 20 minutes, I'll come back and show y'all how I dry my hair. Also, I wanted to say that I don't take any vitamins or like supplements, anything to grow my hair. It's kind of just grown over time. I mean, it's been a year, so I would hope it would grow, but I know a lot of people always look for like a hair growth vitamin or something they can take to grow their hair, so I just wanted to be honest and say I don't take anything. This is just how much it's grown over time. I know I'm not like Rapunzel or anything. My hair did grow from last year to now, and it was a very short haircut for me, so I think it has grown. I don't want to like gaslight myself into thinking it's short. My hair is long, but I do think that since I don't take like vitamins or supplements, anything for hair growth, or I don't do any like hair growth treatments, I think not washing my hair as much has been a game changer. I used to wash my hair all the time because I played volleyball in college, so I was constantly sweaty and I always washed my hair, and I was always in a ponytail, so I feel like my hair was just breaking constantly. And ever since, one, I stopped playing, and two, I don't wash my hair as often. I think that is why my hair is stronger, healthier, and just grows faster. I don't know if your hair can actually grow faster, but I think it grows in general, and I try not to use a lot of heat on it. I know I'm using heat in this video, but it's because I'm showing y'all how I style my hair, but I really try to just let it air dry. If you can't let your hair air dry, use low heat settings or use heat protectant, which I'm a big advocate for. But yeah, I just wanted to give that little disclaimer because I know I have a before and after in the thumbnail and in this video, just so no one's like, what is she taking? I probably should be taking a hair vitamin like for my hair and nails and skin, but I just haven't because I'm lazy and I probably need to do some research before I find a good one. Anyways, that's my little rant. I'm going to let my hair air dry and then I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, it's about 4 o'clock, so I let it air dry for quite some time. I'm going to show you what I use to style my hair if I do use heat. So this is my favorite heat protectant. You need heat protectant no matter what. I don't care how strong you think your hair is, you need it. This is the IGK Good Behavior Spirulina Protein Smoothing Spray. It has keratin in it, it has 24-hour frizz control, and it protects from heat from up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. I will say with this one, because it has protein in it, my hairdresser that I go to now, she says to use it sparingly, like don't use it every day because it does have protein in it, which I'm not 100% sure why not to use protein. I think it can cause breakage or like protein buildup, or too much protein is bad for your hair. I don't know. I'm not a scientist or professional, so don't take my word for it. She just said not to use it all the time. So this is what I use when I use heat on my hair. I really focus it on my ends and then just spray it all over my head. Kind of shake it up and then start down here. Make sure you get everywhere and towards the top of my head, and then I'll spray around my face. It also smells really good. It smells like candy. And then I'll take my hairbrush and just brush all throughout so my hair is evenly coated everywhere. All right, my roots are still a little damp, so I'm gonna go in with this R&Co Dallas Thickening Spray. This also smells really good. So I kind of just go through, spray it, kind of section my hair, and then brush through my hair as well, just one more time. If my hair was really wet or I was in a rush and I need to blow dry it immediately, I would just take like a regular blow dryer and do a rough dry before I started trying to style it. But since it's pretty much, I would say it's like 70 to 80% dry, I'm gonna start sectioning it off so I can start blow drying it. Now to section my hair, I use these MEJ clips. They're like the best thing ever. Super cute. This is the buttercream one. I also have this gold one, and then I have this butterfly one. I only have 3. My sister, actually I'm going to show you her collection. She literally has an entire drawer dedicated to these clips. Like, they're pretty cute, honestly. I mean, I have to hand it to her. They're darling. Amy J, if you see this, we love you so much. But these are all her hair clips. Anyways, when I section my hair, I start kind of from my eyebrows and then go like this, and then I'll dry this section first, and then I'll do another section, and I'll leave the top of my head, like my crown, because I'll do those back so they have the most volume. Since my hair is mostly dry, I'm going to go in with this Dry Bar blow dry brush. This is the half shot. I know they have a full shot, so it kind of has a wider barrel or round brush, but this is the half shot, so it's a little skinnier. It has off, cool, and then like medium heat and then high heat. I use the medium heat because the high one, I don't know, it's too much. I feel like it's gonna burn my hair. It probably won't, but I use the medium heat so it's less heat on my hair and less damage, and my hair is mostly dry so I don't need that much heat, which is why I love letting it air dry before I use anything like this. When I dry my hair, I do a couple passes. I'll show y'all when I turn it on, but I do a couple passes to get the piece of hair mainly dry, and then once it's like pretty much dry. I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. So I want my curls or my blowout to go out. So I hold it this way, almost like a curling iron. I wrap it and I'm kind of twisting it, and then I use the handle to almost curl my hair while it's cooling. Like while it's still going, I'll go like this, and then once I take it out, it'll curl. I'll show you. Hopefully that was an okay explanation. I'm going to start on this side and then we'll do the other half. Also, when I blow dry my hair, I hold like this hair in my mouth just so it doesn't go everywhere. I don't have any lip gloss or anything on. Some people think that's gross or weird, but I've always done it. So here we go. And then once it's off the barrel, I twist it just so it kind of holds its shape. But I'll leave it like this and then just kind of let it sit there while I do the rest of my hair. And I try to take sections that aren't bigger than the barrel that you're using. Like, don't take too thick or too thin because it'll fall out or it just won't work correctly. So I try to take pieces that are as big as the tool I'm using. Alright y'all, I finished this side. Now I'm doing this side. I do the same thing, I just go outward, so I thought I could show y'all which way I hold it to go in this direction. The bottom section is done, so I like to go in with this Living Proof Instant Defrizzer. I also spray this all over once I'm done. But if you live somewhere humid, like Houston, like me, I really like this. I just kind of lock it in. I don't brush through it yet, but I'll just spray this all over. And then I usually just plop this to the back so I can do the next section. Kind of part it down the middle again, and then I like to leave this part last because that's where I like to create the most volume because it's right on the top of my head, and I don't really do those to the side. I do those straight back so my hair kind of lays a certain way. Or clip this back up, and now I just have these two sections to work with. So I'm going to brush through these so there's no knots in them, and then sometimes I'll wrap this one up in the clip as well just because I don't want it to get in with the hair that's already dry. Now I just repeat the same thing I did on the bottom section for this section. And then I'll take this section down and just blow dry it, but the opposite way, so it's going away from my face. Alright, and just like the last section, I'll go in with frizz spray again. Just because I'm working hard to make it look pretty, so I want it to last. For the very top section, I blow dry everything back and under so that when it comes to the front, it goes like this, if that makes sense. So I usually brush this out. And for this section, I'll usually do like 2 to 3 little sections, and I'll part it like this. And I'll do this section last, the very front. Probably do about that much for the first section, then I'll hold this in my mouth so it doesn't fly everywhere. Now that that's dry, you know the drill, go with the frizz spray. Since my hair is still warm, I flip my head over to let it cool for like a minute while it's down so it has more volume. I don't know if that makes sense. It might not even work, I just think it works, who knows. But I flip my head upside down, just gonna chill here for a second while my hair's still warm. Because I feel like if it cools down this way, when I flip it up, it'll be poofier. I don't know. I don't even know if it works like that. And then I'll just flip it back up. And then I'll go in with this rat tail, rat tooth comb, whatever you call this, a sectioning comb, and just part my hair down the middle. I'll kind of grab some pieces, put them the way that I want. But this is how it looks like with a fresh blowout. And then I also go in with this Kenra Dry Texture Spray. If you have fine hair or you just have hair that kind of sticks to your head, I really like using texture spray because it adds a good grit to your hair and it doesn't make it stick like to itself, if that makes sense. So I spray this from underneath and I kind of spread out my hair and spray it all over. This stuff smells really good too. And then for the top section of my hair, I grab it like this and I spray it like this so that when it falls, it's not sticking to the bottom layers as well, if that makes sense. Sometimes you just kind of have to mess with it to get it to lay how you want. This is how it looks right after you blow it out. And then the last step, since I did use heat on my hair and I blew it out, I like to use a little bit of oil to finish the ends. This is the Moroccan oil. It's the light version for fine or light colored hair, like that much. And then rub it between my hands, kind of warm it up, and then just go on my ends very lightly. I don't know if it's just me, but I always wash my hands after I put oil in my hair because I don't want to touch my face. I feel like it would break me out, but I'm probably just being paranoid. So I wash my hands. Alright, so this is the comb I use. I already showed y'all that I use the Tangle Teaser. I love this thing. The best hair clips, MEJ. I don't use drugstore hair ties anymore, if that makes sense, like the hard rubber band ones. I used to use the Lululemon ones with like the metal thing on them, but they're basically the same thing with a gem or like a bead on them. I don't know. But I have switched to 2 different hair ties and I love both of them. These are from Amazon, so they're more affordable, but they're the Gimme hair ties. I'll make sure to link them down below. They're really stretchy. They're almost soft, like a fabric. I don't even know if I can get this to show, but they're kind of soft. They go on your wrist. They're really comfy to wear if you wear hair ties all the time like me. I really like these, and they also have them in blonde. They have them all types of colors. And then these are a little more expensive. Probably too expensive for a hair tie, but these are the slip hair ties. I love these. They look really pretty on your wrist too, but these, like I use these if I braid my hair at night or if I'm wearing a bun all day. They also have scrunchies as well if you want a bigger scrunchie, but these are like the mini ones. I really like them. Those are my hair ties, in case anyone was interested. I don't know, I'm trying to be as thorough as possible because I love seeing what people use like for hair and makeup. So I like all that stuff. Now, if I curl my hair, which I usually do, this is what I use. Now, I'll use the same heat protectant that I use, the IGK one. But this is like my favorite curling iron. This is the Bio-Ionic, I think it's the 1 1/4 inch curling iron, like width, but it's the extra long barrel. If you have long hair, you know how hard it is to curl your hair and everything just falls out because it's too long. Now this thing is my baby. I love this thing. I love it. And the barrel, I don't know if it's the Bio-Ionic technology. I don't know. It makes my curls last for like 2 days and it just looks really good. My hair looks shiny. I've never felt like my hair's burning. Like sometimes I've used curling irons and I can like smell my hair burning, but this one's amazing. And it has a bunch of different heat settings, like 250 all the way to 430. In case you were wondering what heat setting I use, I try to do 320 to 360. The reason I love this one so much is that when you turn it on, you have to like hold the buttons down for it to switch. A problem I have when I curl my hair is because I'm using the handle and the clamp. I always press the buttons and it like turns it off, or it goes all the way up to 500 degrees and then my hair turns on fire. I don't know. I really like this one. If you want a new curling iron or you're in the market for one, I recommend this one. I guess if I were to do like a traditional blowout, now I'm just giving you like a whole tour of my hair drawer. These are the brushes I use. These are the Olivia Garden ceramic plus ion brushes. I have 55 and 35. I really like these. They distribute heat really well. So if you just have like a normal blow dryer, you don't need a Dyson or a fancy dry brush. If you just have these and a blow dryer, then you're good to go. But I think that's all my hair stuff. I mean, that's everything I can think of. If you want to see how like I actually curl my hair, then comment down below and I can make that another video. But this is pretty much all I do. I'll show you in the natural light as well so you can see what my hair color looks like. All right, so this is what my hair looks like. Freshly washed, dried, styled, whatever you want to call it. I've been recently getting like a root smudge at the top and a partial highlight so it's not as damaging on my hair and it looks a little bit more natural, or as natural as it can look. I still do bleach my hair, and with bleached hair you have to take care of it. Anyways, this is my hair. When I go to the salon, I get a partial highlight, a root smudge, and then like I asked to get it toned where it's ashy. I used to get a full highlight and I like that too. It's a lot brighter. But when I get the partial, I just ask for more face framing highlights so it looks brighter in the front, when in reality, like in the back, it's not as light. So this is my hair. Hopefully this routine was not all over the place. So thank you so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see another video from me.